Hello guys, welcome to another one of my streams. I had a small hiccup there at the start, by the way. If you hear a loud noises, because my cat literally jumped on top of my microphone. So I think everything is fine now. Just have to check if the microphone is working or I'm talking to the air. It's working, it's working. So okay, so tonight we're gonna be doing some keys. Yeah, I know it's been a while since I've been on a stream and stuff, you know, but I did make a video yesterday talking about the changes that are coming into Midnight, which I'm kind of okay with them. You know, in the video I make it sound like I'm fine with most of the changes, you know, but that's until I learned that they are gonna make Hammer of Wrath a passive in a certain way, which is, it's fine, you know. We're gonna lose a button, but we're gonna win one, you know. We're gonna win Crusader Strikes Back in the form of Temporary Strikes. I don't know what to think, guys. You know, Red Paladin has always been a very simple class to play. Well, I don't know how else can I put it, you know. I always compare like Retribution Paladins to, let's say, the Garens of in League of Legends. We're pretty simple to play, we're very fun, we're very satisfying, so yeah, we've always been like that. So I think also like the Retribution rework in Dragonflight has been the first experiment from Blizzard to make a class easier to play, because before Dragonflight, if you played, Red was pretty complicated to start playing, you know. We had a bunch of cooldowns. I remember we had the Wings, Divine Toll, Wake of Ashes, Seraphim. On top of that, we had Final Reckoning. So we had to balance like 2-minute cooldowns, 1-minute cooldowns, 45-second cooldowns, and 30-second cooldowns, you know. So after that, we became Dragonflight Red, which was just 1 minute and 30 seconds. And in this expansion, they tried to make us again a 2-minute cooldown class with Divine Hammers, and I don't think a lot of people liked it. From the comments I've seen in some of my videos, you guys didn't like 2-minute Retribution Paladin, which is fine, you know. It's kind of weird to get used to more cooldowns and stuff. But now Blizzard actually is going to do that, you know, remove our Divine Hammers and just bake it into Divine Toll, which I guess it's fine. It's gonna go into the Templar tree. They are taking a bit of the, you know, how would I put it, like a skill gameplay of Retribution Paladin there, because a lot of the skill was into maintaining your hammers as long as possible, and that's no longer the case, and also using your cooldowns at the best moments. But if they're gonna do that with all classes, maybe it's just gonna be fine. Anyways, guys, today we're gonna be doing some 16s probably. You know, I'm missing some 16s, you know. I got some 17s, a bunch of 16s, and just missing 2, which is Streets and Priori. So let's just try to find those. I think I have enough IO to actually get into some, so we're gonna try to do that, because my key this week was Azulias, which I don't need. So let's just find a group. So just Streets and Priori. Let's go there, and Streets, Priori. And let's put here, to be honest, I want to put 15 to 16. And if it's a 15 priority, we're gonna skip it. Just gonna go 15 streets if we see one. There's not many people pushing currently because mostly everyone's waiting for the turbo boost, you know, just getting that extra amount of item level and stuff to push, which is fine, you know. I need priority, no, I just need street 50. Yeah, a lot of people are waiting to get into that extra eye level. You know, I like turbo boost, but the problem is it makes it so people just don't want to play until the turbo boost, me included, because I haven't been doing like much these weeks. I just got like my score in the last, literally like the last week. I was just with full 12s, full 14s, I think. In a week I got everything here, which is easy because red paladins are very, very strong in the current meta. We don't have like a really good Prio damage, but our AOE is incredibly powerful, and there's some dungeons where that's important. For example, if you're gonna play Floodgate or Prior of the Sacred Flame, I recommend going with this build, you know. Final Reckoning build is, I think, the best one for those places because a lot of the mobs in those dungeons are very deadly, even the ones that you like, the small mobs, you know, that you wanna just AOE down. For most of the other places though, I think it's better to just go Execution Sentence. So anywhere that you wanna use IO damage. Let's keep queuing up for keys. Let's see. Challenge Deathless. Sadly we missed our Deathless run today. We're doing it with some friends, but small mistakes happen and it's all good. All good, all good. No problem with that. Sadly, I don't have a mythic weapon. I'm still using this crafted thing, which is fine, you know, it's just 3 levels less. But we've been really unlucky. We haven't got a single weapon from the vault, which is very unlikely because like all my alts have weapons from the vault. Just the main that doesn't have crap. Reminds me a lot of, you know, what you call it, dragonflight, when I didn't get my legendary and all of my alts had legendaries. Kinda sad. So street 16 here. Let's go there. IO should be enough for those. Like, I'm pretty sure we can just get into any of these keys and just plow them. Streets, actually, this is priority. This guy needs a tank. Okay, we're queued to everything that we can. If nothing happens, let's say 2 minutes, I guess I'm gonna just run the 17 for the lols, and if it doesn't, we didn't time it, we just use 16 and go from there. Pushing keys is kind of you know, you gotta do a lot of work, homework keys to get the score you want, so we probably have to do that. Priority 16, let's try it, let's try it, let's try it. Now we for sure can do a 16, it's pretty simple. Gold making has also become kind of rough these days, guys. I've been making too much videos about that because there's not much gold to be made. I normally make my gold by transmuting stuff, and everything is so cheap it's not even worth to do that. Most of the raw gold farms, you know, just priority or, you know, dark flame cleft farms are not that good anymore. It's kind of rough. I've been trying to sell some pets and mounts from the undermine place, you know, the 1.5 million mounts and stuff, but they take a very long while to sell, so just gotta keep trying to make some gold on everything. Streets here. We can do that easy. Streets and flame. Pushing keys is always a hassle, you know. It's just gotta wait till you get the key or you get invited, which is kind of hard. Especially as a Red Pally. We're not the most like wanted spec. A lot of people want more a DK or a BM Hunter because of their damage, and DK mostly because of their utility. Like pulling mobs into a group is very important. It seems a lot of people don't want us today, so I think I'm gonna make my own key. Let's do the 17 Gambit, I guess. Yeah, I think it's the call. Should be easy. Let's just try to go Gambit. It is a Gambit, right? Yeah, it's a Gambit. So let's send Gambit. Gambit 17, maybe you get an 18 and you just, I don't know, maybe do it. This is mostly like a warm-up key. See what we do, if we can actually make it. Oh, Jaron George, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Starting up late, as usual, you know. I don't do streams early. I would love to try to do streams early, but I'm kind of busy in the afternoon. Kind of been busy these days. Yeah, okay, what do we want for Gambit? To be honest, I think we just need Prio damage. I'm gonna go this build. I hate not to use Final Reckoning because it is the build that gives you the most damage. But for this key, we need boss damage. So we need to go Execution Sentence. Next expansion, that's not gonna be the case because, well, Execution Sentence and Final Reckoning are just one cooldown. Damage percentage is very low though, like 10% increased damage on everything doesn't sound too interesting. Especially if you don't have anything to funnel, it's a very weak cooldown. I need to make it like either 20 or 15 or something like that, because at the moment it sounds pretty weak. What does 25 experience on Loom means? I have no idea. The hell is Loom? So if I get Elishami, that means that I need a Prio target. So BM Hunter or something like that. Let's get this guy, and I guess this druid. Okay, fine. Let's delist and relist. I don't have too much faith in the group, but let's try it. It is a big nerf, Jaran. You know, not only the Blade of Justice, everything is being nerfed. You know, all our builders are nerfed because they're also nerfing this talent in the. Actually, no, it's the same, but they're nerfing the damage of most of our builders, which is okay because they're buffing like spenders by 50% or something like that. I think the nerf is fine because Blade of Justice is part of the, you know, Apex talents. Are these guys good? I'm gonna wait a bit. So, like, Blade is part of the Apex talents, and it also has an effect similar to Tempest of the Lightbringer. If you read the Apex talent, it's basically the same thing that they did for this. Like Blade of Justice projects an additional wave of light, the same exact thing, just with Blade of Justice. So I think it's gonna be uncapped damage that they're giving us on the Apex talent, so they don't want to make that thing too strong. So 150% of a proc is decent, I think. The best trinket to use, it is actually this is not the best, by the way. This is my raid build. This is my dungeon build. I'm using either Signet of Priori or Solid Secret Technique for at the moment. I have the antenna, But the problem is, this thing misses a lot. I don't like this trinket. It's very unreliable. It sims really well, but like 30% of the time you miss the balls, or you can't see the balls to pick them up, so kind of annoying. So I'm using like just Solias and Priori as reliable trinkets. I think those are the best that you can get. If you can get this trinket on hero track, is also really good. The Incorporeal Essence Gorger gives you your lowest stat, which for red balance should be verse. So it's like literally just 12% verse up front. Okay, this is good tank, and sure, let's go this healer. What else do we have? Oh, never mind. We go with what we have. Let's go Gambit. Oh yeah. Araz is also really good for dungeons. It's like a double badge. Like, I've been using the badge for a long time. It served me really well for a very long time until I did on my 14s. And then it like got outscaled, but still a really good trinket. And Araz is just a big badge because it gives you double the strength on a 2-minute cooldown. I think I would use Araz and Solia's technique if I had the trinket, you know. It's one of the trinkets I don't have. That and the Nether Prism. I'll have those trinkets. It is a bit dangerous sometimes to use the Raz trinket though, because it drains 15% of your health. So just gotta be careful with that. It's a really good trinket though. Really strong. I'm gonna buy it with my dinar if I can on the 21st. Okay, let's stop the music and let's do the key. So I need someone to give me crit. I think hunters give crit, right? Yeah, they give crit. This, move the potion here. Flask, all consumables. No, the forge is actually really good. It's just so much extra damage. Just gotta bind it to your divine hammers, and always remember to, if you use divine hammers, you gotta combine it with your other cooldowns. So divine hammers, you always have to have either Final Reckoning, Execution Sentence, and Wake of Ashes all at the same time up, so you can combine them. If you use just divine hammers and your trinkets, it's not gonna do anything. But you gotta make use of everything combined. Just multiplicative damage, you know. It gives you like 40k strength, so it's basically like 35% extra damage in theory. Okay, let's send it. Oh, there's another raid check just in case. Say yes, homie. Say yes. Okay, countdown. Let's go. 17 Gambit. We don't need it. Just gonna do it for fun. Yeah, I mean, like the 15% health is dangerous if you're in the middle of a pool and you're gonna use your cooldowns, you know, just gotta take care of that. It's not super dangerous, but it's a small downside. Actually, it's a smaller downside than many trinkets, you know. I remember the ones from BFA. There was a trinket that drained your health like for 30 seconds. Why is Big Die not dead? Damn. Stun this. Okay, big guy's dead. There's dead again. I don't know why he died at the end. There was nothing alive. We can still do it. It is Gambit. It's a pretty chill key. Why do we stun this guy? You gotta kick it. I hate druids when they do that little kick thingy. That. Little blind here just in case. We got cooldowns. I think we send everything we have. You can't really save. Now damage is, I don't know, low. I feel it low. Maybe it's because I'm using the Prio target build. It's not very good. Pick that. Like, it's good for a Prio target, you know, but it doesn't do too much AoE in this part. Everything is AoE here. You gotta kill that guy. You can't just pull. I'm killing. Okay, it's dead. Pick that. We're fine. I think the key is cooked. Let's go 16. Yeah, let's go 16. It's dead. Sag. Oh well. I didn't have too much faith in that group anyways. So let's try to find a key. One of that we need. Instead of doing mine that we actually just don't need anymore. Now there's a street 16. That's great. There's a street 16 here as well. Streets. Okay, street 16. Nice. We got in. Huge. That was fast. My score must be good, I guess. 3,400. It's not that good. If we do this, I get 20 points, so I think that puts me into the top 100 red palace in the region. Oh yeah, let's say hi. Forgetting my manners, man. Just say hi to the group. So for streets, I'm just gonna go with the single target build. I think I don't need the AoE one. We were just doing fine there. Even though we were using the single target, we still were like top damage. How much did my execution sentence do? Yeah, the execution sentence is just laughable damage in AoE situations. But we didn't make it to the single target part of the dungeon, so gotta give it that. Streets is different though. We need the single target Prio damage. Oh, I think I have gold in the mail. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's put the music on. Where's my music? There it is. Let's wait for our tank. "16 streets. Should be easy. there's only very small places where you can mess up. One is the triple boss, and yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. Where else can you mess up? Maybe you die because of the green stuff on the band boss. Maybe I don't think you die anyway else there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's not much danger in this key. It's an easy one. Should be pretty easy. 24 points here. I'm gonna miss having cooldowns, guys. I don't know what you guys feel, but I do think Blizzard is going a bit just over the rails with the removal of stuff. Like Hammer Frat is a passive. We have just what? Wings, which is Wake of Ashes cooldown, and well, Divine Toll and Execution. So we have 3 cooldowns. And then we just have like what? 5 rotational buttons? That's pretty much it. And some utility. I don't know. I feel they're simplifying the class too much. I was gonna make a video on this. I'm actually gonna do it tomorrow. I'll make a video about what I think about the simplification of WoW. I think they're going too overboard. But I am full agree on the removal of add-ons. That's one thing I like. I think add-ons have to die. I know I use weak auras and stuff, but you know, I use weak auras to show me my spells. You have never seen me, you know, using a weak aura to show me spells of the boss or something like that. I don't even use boss mods, you know. I just listen what the boss does and react accordingly. Or just watch my surroundings. So I don't really care too much about add-ons. I'm okay with them removing it. Actually, I'm happy. I'm very happy if they remove add-ons. It's gonna show who actually knows how to play the game and who doesn't. If you can only play the game if you answer to a horn, I guess you never knew to play the game, really. Really happy about the removal of add-ons. No, there's no tanks, man. What the hell? Where the tanks at? Oh yeah, let's repair my stuff. I have my little free repairs here, so it takes a while, but it's free, you know, so I don't spend like 1,000 gold every repair. To be honest, I think I have to go full AOE damage and Gambit just for that first part. And then just let the single target classes take over after that. Oh, there's a tank. Let's go. Suicide. Let's do this. Music is off. Let's do the key. 16 streets. I need someone to give me crit though. Hunter gives crit. Okay, give me crit. Nice. Oh no, that's haste. You give crit? Okay, that's crit. Nice. Huge, huge, huge. I need my rune. Okay, I got everything else. I really want to get this trinket on heroic. The incorporeal essence gorgeous is so good. Flat 12% extra damage, no questions asked, and a little small extra damage to your target. Pretty good. Pretty good, especially because we have so much of the other stats that it's going on DR. Oh, by the way, these are my stats. Well, yeah, I'm missing something here. Okay, these are my stats. 43, 28, 52. I was using my old build, and I had like 2 less item level. I don't know why. I have the ring. I have the banded shattered souls. I have boots. So I got most of the things that give you damage and defense. I should be hitting a lot stronger now. I was trying to troll in the last key, using my build without item levels. Okay, let's go. Let's do this easy key. I do have to get used to this new wristband I'm using. You guys know I have like carpal tunnel, so I use wrist protectors, and I got a new one, but it's very tight and it's kind of hurts my hand. It does give me a lot of support though, so I gotta just break into it, I guess. Huge divine hammer. It's gonna last almost until our full. Yeah, it's gonna last almost until our full 30-second rotation. It lasted 28 seconds. That's pretty good. Nice. He's gonna do the big pull here, I think. Everyone does it.
You have been randomly selected for attack.
Double here. Freedom here. Dead. Get this stupid slow all the time. Can't free them at always. Throw the execution sentence to the main target. My weapon. Who has it? Got interrogation. Me? Perfect. He's the best. Let's go. Ratio. Gets rid of it. Cooldowns back in 30 seconds. That's back in 14 seconds. Who has it? It's on there. I don't think he has any way to remove it. Yep. No damage. Okay, fine. That cooled us now? Okay, hammers last for 30 seconds, which I'm very happy. I have big hammer for this to save them. Okay, we're good. This boss lasted for so long, man. I'm gonna save that hammer of light for my execution sentence. Ooh, I have aggro.
A necessary tragedy. Unfortunately, we have now thrown the iron cartels.
I think they lose aggro when the boss dies. I've never seen that happen. I got like aggro from ads after the boss died. Should be fine though. Okay, let's go. Get free on the tank, so he moves fast. I think we got time on this. It's early to say, but I think we have it. Just gonna focus all my damage on this mob because it's very annoying to have it on top of the four hands. That. Let's free the tank. Main target's not dead yet. Come on, guys, focus the main target. Ooh, I died. That's my bad. Let's do then the thing. Okay, finally that thing is dead. I don't think people were hitting the main target.
I don't have a target.
I'm gonna bop myself here if I need to.
Profitable venture. Hopefully this inclines them to aid.
Yeah, better safe than sorry. By the way, if they fix combat in WoW, their lag is probably also going to go. Because a lot of the lag is because the game has to calculate how much damage you're doing because of all the procs and all those things. Cooldown's back in 1 minute. Step S. As I was saying, you know, combat will be fixed in midnight if they manage to reduce the amount of procs every class has. And I think it's gonna be the case because most of the classes are just getting like passive damage. Less procs to manage. Just go inside, let's go inside. Focus down the mini boss. Have all my cooldowns, let's go. I should get the blue thing back when the boss is throwing the orbs. Which is what you wanted, you know? Just you wanted for extra damage. Oh yeah. Where is he? I got him, Wari. He died to the blue crab? Gotta kill that thing fast. Okay, it's fine, it's dead. I think we're still fine. So who has the blue crab? Defensive. That hurts. Like that hunter dying kinda messed my DPS. I don't like when people die and I have to res them. Give me the thing. Defensive. Freeing that guy. Nice. I think we have still time.
Well, what is left of it?
A simple matter. In return, we ask only for Katerzai's signature.
Our signature is a fair trade.
We're gonna go this side.
especially if it results in
Interesting.
your departure.
Yeah, kick on the ladder and then. Oh, he's gonna kick that. Nice. Why do we even have like range players if they're not gonna kick the range mob, you know? Blind that. Stun this mob. Kick now. Perfect. Not 5 deaths? Damn, that's a lot of deaths in this game. Actually, I'm just gonna hit this guy. Doesn't do much damage. By the way, the line here pulls you to someone, but it doesn't do any damage. Let's get hit. It's on Mythic 0 level, so it does jack all. What you have to watch out is the mines. As you can see, if you get pulled by the line, it does nothing.
In acquiring Zo's signature.
mobs are coming. Don't stun it. Why are you stunning the mob? That's a big mob. And a little S of it here. This is new. I haven't seen no one do this. To be honest, I haven't played this key a lot. It's my first 16 on this place. I'm gonna play a hands here. It's gonna double defensive just in case. Good idea, because I got hit by both of them. Let's just focus down the... Oh, he's gonna come out. He's gonna come out. Okay, okay. He's gonna come out, right? Because he can't... The purple guy doesn't move. You must know this. Doesn't move. Purple guy doesn't move. I would love if tanks told us what they're gonna do, you know, because I think this pull would have been better if we were outside. Ah, we're fine. We got a lot of time, I think. Hey CK, what's up, man? I'm trying to smash the keys, you know. It's been a while since I've been doing anything. I went pretty hard at the start of the season. Got all 4 teams like week 2 or something. And then kinda just chilled for a bit. Mostly because I didn't get my stupid weapon, man. I'll get this. Never mind, I'll get the there's 2 in the crap. Get this one. That's annoying. Hopefully no more of those bombs appear in the middle of stuff. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna do it now to make my cooldowns line up. It's in the crap. Okay, I got one. Gotta use just 30-second cooldowns and wait for things to line up with 2 minutes. Full cooldowns now. Chop with execution sentence plus wings. Nice. Okay, let's go. We're gonna push one more time with add-ons. Yeah, add-ons are gone. Actually, we should be happy with add-ons going. If you actually play the game, you know, you're gonna be happy if add-ons are gone. Because, for example, I play the game without boss mods, you know? So I just learn about the game with the boss cues and whatever sounds I find. And I think that's a better way to play the game.
You struck
A lot of people play with like horns and stuff. I don't know, it feels weird. I got nothing against it, but I don't think games should be played like that. I never liked weak auras. I use them, yeah, for my abilities because I like them to have them on my stream. But now with the new WoW interface, I could just use that and fine. You're gonna hear it in my next video. I'm gonna talk about that. I'm a person that I'm in favor of removing add-ons because it's gonna make you play the actual game, you know, not just listen to horns and stuff. I know a lot of cosmetic things are also going, but I think it's the price to pay for free add in World of Warcraft. I know it makes a huge impact, man. But it's gonna be fun, you know, learning to play the game again, just with your own senses, you know, just not needing an extra thing to tell you what to do. Like in the old games, you know, when you played Mario, did you have any add-ons, you know, to tell you when to jump or things? That's what I mean, you know, you knew when to do stuff. And I think that's good if you're gonna play a game. Just learn to do it, you know, by memory. I have to pick this thing. I'm trolling. Maybe that killed the key. I think we have it. We already killed the mini boss, right? Yeah, we have this key. Got this key in the bag. Huge. My shield here. That. What the hell? What killed that guy? That's not good. That guy's been dying to circles all day. That might be the key, actually. Yeah, that might be the key. Or maybe not. We got a lot of them. Huge dam. Means key is done. I mean, key's complete, you know. At least he can get his notes back, which is important for this part. Where's the boss? I have 5 seconds to just throw stuff at him. Did I send it? Okay, why is that guy dying to... Okay, that's trolling. I need to do this note. That guy is like severely trolling, man. He died to the green stuff twice. Luckily I have my notes. Still have my extra dam. That's the way I mean, you know. Like, people play the game, but they don't actually play the game. If he was playing with sounds, he would know the sound, you know. When the guys are throwing the thing, like, listen. Listen to that? That little whirly sound in the sky? That means the bottles are in the air. You don't even have to look at the effect. Because you hear the sound, you know, so you know the bottles are coming down, so you know how to dodge and stuff. A lot of people don't listen. They just use the DVM stuff, so they don't learn. And if you don't learn, you're not gonna be good, you know. So whenever the add-ons are gone, it's gonna be a very big wake-up call for a lot of people, you know, to know who in your guild just good because they play with add-ons. Okay, we can survive another one of those. We still can do the key, it's just bosses. I got full cooldowns coming up next. It's kind of annoying to do this key without a homie. We still have it. In 7 minutes, we have so much time. Please don't do this kill. Shoot, kill. Okay, let's go. Use the item. Nice. Okay, Hunter just made it a bit harder. Let's still have it.
We have all the
It's just one boss left.
Let us not keep Solia waiting.
Cartel Sol's underhanded dealings have not escaped my attention. You may have my signature. As long as you
I
never
think
again bring
if you think
destruction.
about it, you know, it's gonna reveal which mythic guilds are actually good because they play the game, you know, without their fancy add-ons and stuff. I think it's good that they're gonna remove them because then you're gonna know who's the real gamer,
Excuse our
who can
intrusion,
actually look
Solia.
at their surroundings and
Caught
play
you
the
at
game.
an
I think that's
inconvenient time.
very important.
Al-Dalil, is there no sanctuary from your filth?
Hear me, Solir. The artifact you seek brings only suffering.
I'm gonna use just 30-second cooldowns here and
I must now travel beyond
2 minutes
the
plus
threshold.
1. Yeah, that's the play. I don't want to use everything here, even though we have Lust. Gotta focus. Where's the Shuri? It's on triangle circle. Okay. We have one rest in 1 minute, so as long as we don't make anything stupid here, we're fine. It's next to us, so square. Let's just go now. Let's be the same place where the tank is. Same quadrant. It's circle. Gonna do last second. Last second kick here. Last second kick. Wait. Okay. I got nervous there. Where's the Shuri? Square. And now. We're fine. Don't get nervous. Just a little bit more. Got the 16 done. The Shuri. It's on circle. Triangle. We're good. These are easy ones. It's triangle. And we go triangle, circle. Triangle, circle. Okay, that was a tricky one. Oh, never mind. Someone else did it. We got it. We chilling. Easy time. Where is it? Circle. Square. Triangle. It's triangle now. Triangle now. Line. Lay on hands, just in case. It's in the middle of the thing. Couldn't target it. Easy.
There's my ship.
Got Resilient 15. Jeez. 26 points, guys. Pretty good to
Surely
start the
we have
night.
a head start, but
Pretty
our
good.
echo remains, an echo we can follow.
Any avoidance? Ah, no, no avoidance. GG's though. Can I swap my key? Yeah, I can actually. Let's swap it, you know? Priority, maybe? Ah, House of Atonement. Damn, I don't need that. Thanks, EK. Yeah, nice score. It's like all the points we get now are pretty valuable. To get invites for 17s. Let's go back to Dornagal. I always see Borealis. I don't know why. I like Borealis, you know? It's just such a nice city. Good stuff, good stuff. We actually destroyed that key because we did one boss with one less people, you know, one less person. The hunter was dead. Like for like 75% of that boss fight. But we pulled through. Okay, let's try to get the last 16 we need. Or resilient 16s. And then we can just keep pushing to 17s. So priority, which is a hard one. It is a hard one. Oh, Psycho in the 11.2.5. So that's a turbo boost. Reds are just fine for keys. You just have to learn what talents to use for each specific dungeon, you know? Like a lot of people just default to, for example, the build that is in Wowhead, which is this one. This thing. Which I don't really like. I prefer to defer my builds. For example, I don't like Searing Light for any build because it's very unreliable. Tanks move stuff away from the consecration, and sometimes you get the explosion on one thing, you know, so it's kind of annoying. But I prefer to use like Empyrean Legacy for most of my builds because it just gives you extra duration on Divine Hammers, which is very important this season. And depending on the build you use, reds are going to be good next patch. Like island levels are really good for us because we scale very well with extra stats, especially versatility. If you don't, Verse is not a bad stat. If you look at your current stats, you're probably seeing that you have max on everything except versatility. So Verse is gonna be pretty good once you get like to the top of the your eye level cap. Oh yeah, they don't have this armor though. This is not the Borealis guy's armor. It is from that expansion though. It is from BFA. It's like a Season 2 Elite, I think. It's also like in Warcraft 3 there's a trailer where you see a guy using this armor. It's the first like knight that you see in Warcraft 3. So it's pretty iconic armor. I use it because of that. It's just such a nice set that came from BFA, and that came from a failed type of sets that they were trying BFA. They tried to make like only plate for every class that used plate instead of tier sets, you know. So everyone that used plate had the same tier set, and this is the same for PvP. Everyone that could use a plate set in PvP was using this set in Alliance PvP once you got to 2300 or something like that. So it's a nice thing that came from a failed experiment that Blizzard did. I think Red's gonna be really good next patch once we get more eye levels and stuff. We still have to see some tuning because I think hunters are a bit busted at the moment, especially the ones that use the black arrow in Meticulous Dungeons. So maybe we see a small amount of nerfs before the Turbo Boost patch, you know, on Sunday or something, who knows. Just a little bit busted, you know, the BM hunters. Okay, let's find the last key we need. Let's go and find a priority. So for this place, I need to use the other build. So I was talking about builds. So this is the one that I use for most priority damage, you know, priority damage. We got Execution Sentence here, and I got my good old Empyrean Legacy to extend the duration of Divine Hammers. A lot of people think it's not important, but I think it is still. Because it's the difference between like a 20-second Divine Hammer and a 28-second Divine Hammer, which is like 30% more. So I think if you play it correctly, obviously. If you don't, it's worse than other options. Then there's there comes the the skill. And the other build that I use for like places like Floodgate or Priori is this one. It's the same but with Final Reckoning, because there's so many mobs that are dangerous in Floodgate and Priori that I think I have to kill everything at the same level, I can't just focus one guy and expecting to live. I have to kill everything. Arcane Archer Hunter. Yeah, they should actually make something like that because it exists in Hearthstone. If you play that, there's the Arcane Hunter that uses like arcane magic and stuff. Hunters are weird. In WoW, they have like all types of magic. They have like physical damage, they have arcane damage, they have fire arrows, they have shadow damage now with the Sylvanas things. Dark arrow, and what other? They have nature damage with poison, so they have all types of damage. It's so weird. Like such a simple class has all types of damages. The one I'm using here is the execution sentence build. This one, like my divine hammer was low there, mostly because boss fights were extended too much because of deaths. But it gives you a lot of prio damage with execution sentence plus Empyrean Legacy. If you want to copy it, the builds are in the description of this stream, by the way. Just copy those, and depending on the dungeon, you use them. There might be one more dungeon that has a place for Final Reckoning. You might be able to use it in Gambit. Because that first part of the dungeon, there's so many mobs that you might want to get extra Final Reckoning damage. It's gonna depend on your group though. If you're playing with a person that has a lot of AoE just by themselves, just go the execution sentence build. But you don't have someone that is just gonna destroy the Murlocs, they are pretty deadly if they live. So you might want to take just care of them and slog a bit on bosses. Most of the other places though, it's better to just execution sentence, Echo Dome, House of Atonement, Streets, Arakara, Dawnbreaker. Those places are mostly better with execution sentence. You can make a case for Final Reckoning on Halls of Atonement as well, depending on your group comp. Because there are some tanks that pull like crazy there, like huge packs, and it's very fun to play with Final Rec. Okay, let's queue up for stuff. I forgot to queue up. We're wasting time here. Let's put some music. Yeah. Prio damage is very important. I wanted to make a video about that a bit ago, when people started talking about it. Because everyone got so focused on prio damage. It's good, But it's a rare type of damage. Not everyone has a lot of it. Like Reds don't really have too much. We have execution sentence and target the mob and hit it with Hammer of Light. That's it, That's our prio. We don't have funnel like at all, unless you take this talent. If you take Divine Arbiter, you have some funnel, and it's very RNG because every judgment you throw with Divine Arbiter has a chance to give you a stack. So in theory, you have a little bit of funnel there, but Divine Arbiter is very weak. It's not that good for single target anyways. So Red doesn't really have a funnel, which other like strong classes do. We just do either flat AoE or a decent prio damage with our burst, and that's it. I always said like just try to focus on our strengths, and our strengths are just disappearing packs. I'm gonna sell this ring. It's taking a spot in my bags. Oh, I want to see one thing. How much did my ring do here? Where is the ring? Okay, it's okay. 22 million damage healing on this Shattered Soul Embrace, because I'm thinking of replacing it with 2% avoidance. I have this mythic ring, where is it? This thing, which has a ton of avoidance on it. It's 2% in value. I think the healing that my ring did more than this, so maybe I just keep the ring. Or maybe I'm probably gonna use this once we get uncapped crest, just because it's mythic. It's a priority here. Let's just try to queue. These guys need a hero. Just one more 16, and we got 16 resilient. Then we can start working on the rest of the 17s. I have to start doing streams a bit earlier. I always try to, guys, but I don't know, every time I try to do stream early, something comes up, you know, life. I gotta do something, I gotta go out. When I come back, it's late. I like to stream, but life, you know. If I started the stream earlier, there would be more keys to do, like more groups to join and stuff. Tomorrow probably I won't, because I have to do something in the afternoon. I'll probably stream on Sunday though. I do have some ideas of videos that I want to do. I want to give you guys my take on add-ons, which you kind of listened here. I'm happy that they're removing add-ons. You're gonna see who actually plays the game and who listens just to a big horn whenever something happens, you know? It's gonna be a very revealing time for some guilds. So I'm happy that they're removing add-ons. Because personally, the only thing I need is something that's similar to my current weak aura. So this is my UI. I want to show you guys. This is okay. This is my UI. You know, obviously it doesn't look like this, but this is all I track most of the time, and it appears on my screen. So if I can track this with the Blizzard UI, which is mostly just Retribution Paladin abilities, I'm gonna be fine, you know. And that's basically all I need. And details, just details and tracking my own spells, and I'm fine, because I don't use like boss mods or anything. Blizzard has actually been pretty smart using like energy bars to show what the bosses are gonna do. You know, when it reaches 100, it does its special spell, and then you watch the boss's hand, or it does a sound, you know, and you know what's gonna happen. And there's no priorities. Everything's full. These guys seem to be using a melee group. Maybe I can join that. Come on, let me in. Oh, come on, CK. You got a weak aura for that? Actually, I do have friends that have like weak auras to remind them Solias and stuff. So yeah, I understand you. they're really very useful, but gotta learn to play without them. It's fun actually, you know, to just focus on whatever is happening in a dungeon. Listen to the sounds of the place. I think that's like playing the game. There's no groups, man. What the hell? Come on, invite me here. You're missing a DPS. Oh, I left. Maybe he no, declines. Okay. There is no 16 priority, so I think I do my halls. I could do halls 15 and gamble to get a a 16, or I just do the 16. I'm gonna do 16. Yeah, let's do 16 and get the 17. Maybe do that. Okay, for this we really want a Death Knight. It's just very annoying to have those casters just running around. Yeah, there's a lot of people that have like crazy UIs. I try to make it simple. I try to make as simple UI as I can. I still use the old bars. A lot of people tell me, why do you use the old, bars on the bottom of the screen? Because I just like how they look, I started playing like this, I just like it like that. Doesn't bother me, never see down there. Doesn't block anything. Okay, who do we take? Okay, we need DK, so which of these DKs are good? Light Louise. Oh no, Light Tweeze from Moonguard, the red paladin. Yeah, we need a DK and AOE, a single target pumper, because DKs are also like us. They do a bunch of pad damage. So if we got 2 pad damage, we need 1 single target pumper. So either a mage or a hunter. I think hunter is better for us. Hunter meshes better with double melee and let's say a warrior tank or something like that. Oh, he had sounds for spells? Okay, that's a bit over the edge, man. I mean, that's basically the add-on playing the game for you. Something like that. It's not cheating, but it feels like it, That's a bit overboard, man. Let's call it intelligent use of add-ons, Bit over the edge though. I think this. Yeah, this group is fine. Let's take this. Demon Hunter tank, Shami. Okay, we got Lust, so now we need a DK and a Hunter. So the best Hunter that we can get. That's the best. Maybe we get like 1 point if we do this fast enough. 1 or 2 points, I think with this score, I'm back to the top 100 reds in the region, so I'm pretty happy with it. Just gotta push. I think if I get all 17s, I'm like top 50 or something like that. It's just, you gotta grind a lot. It's kind of annoying to try to join groups, So grindy. I'm gonna be playing with my friends like in December, so that's gonna be where I'm gonna get like huge points because we're playing with the old squad, my old tank friend, Demon Hunter friend, and healer when we played back in Shadowlands, so it's gonna be fun times. Probably gonna make a lot of videos of our runs in December. Homies are back, So that's gonna be the time where I'm gonna push most of my score. Because like pushing with a group is so different than just bugging. You have so many more options. I've tried to push for like title before. Something always pops up that I do, and I just don't go for it. I could have done it before. I think in Shadowlands I could have done it easily. I don't think there was title though there, but I did push high stuff back in those times. I don't remember well. I can. It's just very grindy without a group. This guy looks fine. This guy's done a 15, 16, 15. Okay, you come. Now we need a hunter. Hunter mage. Oh yeah, I think the first season of Midnight, since I already do play without anything, I think that's gonna be a huge advantage. I don't really have to adjust to anything because I already do it like that, you know. They're bringing back Pit of Sauron. I don't know how that dungeon's gonna play, man. It's gonna be very interesting how they adapt that Wrath dungeon to modern types of dungeons. I like it though, you know, the good old Wrath of the Lich King nostalgia. I farmed that place so much in a private server to get the, you know, the health for that sword. I didn't play like until Warlords of Draenor in live servers. Before that, I played in privates, but I still played a lot, you know. So I do know a lot of these old expansions. We need a hunter. Yeah, we need a range. Let's put here range. Yeah, I'm glad that there's something new that we're gonna look forward, you know. To be honest, I wish that they would make like Stratholme the next mega dungeon. You know, Stratholme is already huge, so if they make it like new, they could make it a mega dungeon with all those old bosses. Okay, that hunter looks fine. Yay! Oh, there's another one here. Fine with ping. Fine. Both of them are from Frostborn. Both of them have done basically the same, so I'll get this guy. He'll be fine. Okay, let's go. Let's get Hunter here. And he has port. Let's go inside. Yeah, Echodome looks, feels really nice to play. It's also pretty chill, with the exception of those mobs that like jump around a lot. I hate those mobs, man. It's all the time like you have to be facing your mob or something like that. You know, the error speech, and it's kind of annoying. You just have to ignore the dogs. You know, I mean the lizards. I need to refresh my oil and eat some food. What else? What else? Okay, I got all my consumables. Let's stop the music. Let's try to push this key so I get a 17. If I get a 17 I don't have, I'm gonna keep going. If I get a 17 that I already have, probably gonna stop the stream until Sunday. Or maybe until Turbo Boost, because I think it's gonna be a good time to push then. Who's not here? There's the hunter. Do they have crit? No. I need crit. I need crit. Come on, come on, crit. Okay, I need a Shami to be here. He has crit. Like Shamis, I know they have crit. Yeah, I don't like those. I don't like much priority because those mobs don't get in. You really want to DK in those dungeons. This guy also uses haste. What the hell? That's the first Shami that uses haste. I need someone to give me crit, man. Okay, I'm gonna use mastery, and I'm gonna swap my gem. So the only solution I can do is rage check. It's slightly less crit and a bit more mastery. Okay, let's send it. I'm using the Final Reckoning build, by the way. He's gonna get the Hound Monster kick, he says. Okay, that's good. Good. Good to know. Using the Final Reckoning build, so this one. Gonna go big AoE.
3, 2, 1.
Thanks, EK. Let's see if we get it. Or we die in the first pull, you know, and a lot of things can happen. Gonna kick one of the collector is fine. Kick that. Huge. I think no one was hitting this mob. Therefore, it's still alive. Our Prio is not very good. I'm just gonna send it here. Oh, good. All good. Yeah, Seeker, we're trying, man. Trying to pump the meters. We got no CDs though. Sag. 5 seconds till we have something. I'm blind here. Nice. Pull us back in a few seconds. Pull us back now. Can we keep the hammers going? Yeah, we can. Finish up this pack. Keep going. Oh, almost 30 seconds. Oh, man. Close. Those were some big hammers. Almost 30 seconds. Pull us back in a few seconds. Just a small shield here. To the back. I'll have defensive here. Yes. Gotta wait for heals. Yeah, our Prio is not good, guys. I think this hunter is not using the Prio build. We're all pat damage, which is not very ideal. I should have gone execute sentence if I knew this. We're all pat. No Prio. Which is good, you know, we're gonna blast mobs, you know. Kick this. Like for example, this pack's gonna disappear. Like that. Hammers keep going. Hammers keep going. Come on, come on. One more second. One more second. Oh, nice. Almost 30 seconds. Huge, huge, huge. I don't think this guy is doing Black Arrow. Haven't heard the... There's like a wail that they do whenever they use their cooldowns. Let me check. Yeah. He's using Black Arrow. That's weird. I haven't heard the sound effect. To be honest, I don't know much of hunters. Oh, there's the whale. I listen now. They have a very specific sound effect they do whenever they use cities. If I die, by the way, it's my cat's fault. She's like contemplating jumping on top of my keyboard or sleeping on my lap. Okay, she's on my lap, thank God. I think he wants us to kill this mob. Okay, this is nice. Let's use cooldowns here, just send them. Man, that's annoying. I hate when tanks do that. Now I'll have final reckoning on those guys. We should be fine. Just kind of annoying they don't take extra damage. Probably he doesn't. He didn't have cooldowns to pull everything. I'm gonna help him back there. Oh, he pulled that. Interesting. He's going all the way. Damn. Okay. Okay. I dig this. I'm defensive here. Hopefully someone gets the hunter kick. Yeah, the hunter said he had the guy, so I want to look at the bullet. Lector is dead. Now let's look for the big guy. Guys are coming. We're gonna send full cooldowns here. In 3 seconds. Yeah, just send everything. We gotta send everything because tank looks like he's suffering a bit. Perfect. Got a lot of time. We're a very strong AOE group. Everyone's doing huge AOE. That's nice. Maybe we get some like 2 to 3 points here from this key. Oh, this guy's not ready. Those are nice. They're good for the funnel. For I don't know who funnels here. Maybe DK funnels. Gotta wait anyways 10 seconds for our cooldowns to line up with our 1 minute to line up with 30 seconds piece. bosses are just a little slow, which I don't like. Okay, homie's dead. Let's res him. I think he got he got crushed. Just be careful here, just not to get lasered by the juke. Be good. Gonna sit here, maybe bait the thing. Never mind. We're gonna start back in 4 seconds. Let's get some holy power. Let's start back. I almost killed myself there. Wasn't good. Gotta admit, my fault. Care not to die there. Stuff. Yeah, with this build, our single target damage is not the greatest. That final reckoning might seem that it didn't hit, but it actually hit right. I'm gonna use 30 seconds these to finish the boss, and I should have everything for next pull, which is one of the hardest one of the dungeon. Yeah, I should exactly have everything for next pull. Die. Okay, let's go. We got everything for this bull. We got bubble, we have to throw it. He has to do everything. Yeah, that's the pull. This rough one. Rough one. Bubble here. That. Nice. Huge. I can't sack the tank. I sack it and I die probably. Maybe I can sack. Give a little sack, you know. Spread the love. He's sacked, and I have shield vengeance, so I'll explode in a few seconds. Actually, I exploded already. Didn't notice. Didn't last a second. Keep that. Lay on hands the tank. I lay on hands, did nothing. Okay, that's the hardest pull of the dungeon. We're fine. We lived. This Demon Hunter has balls, man. He was crazy. He even pulled those two obliterators here. Insane. No cooldowns here, just 30 seconds, so Not much damn. Do I use something here? I want to use something, but everything's dead, so fine. We're just gonna skip that gargle, and we got the skin back. Yeah, I gotta save. Feels bad. Feels bad. Save for boss. Gotta wait for the gargle to turn to stone. And we go. Yeah, man, that DH was a rock. Like he did need a little help. I did sack and lay on the hands him, so I helped. But he did survive like a long time just by himself. This is kind of dangerous, by the way. I wanted to pick I wanted the boss to pick me. Because if he picks me, I can avoid the dot. Next one. Unless we're back in 10 seconds. Just by the time the next wave arrives. Come on, pick me, pick me. Yes. I'm a human. I got my racial, man. Can't stomp me. Huge human there. I got my bubble. Pick me, pick me. Ah, not me. We good, we good. Need 5 holy fire. We good now. Send it. Yeah, move it. Nice, nice, nice. Good stuff, good stuff. I won't bubble this. I'll do defensive. Defensive and shield abilities. I'm fine. Should be totally fine here. I'm gonna pop there just in case we die because of these little gargoyles. He doesn't need to do it. It's kill boss, kill boss. I think I'm gonna do that, CK. I think I'm gonna do like a run with just plain base UI and maybe just the Blizzard new thing, you know? Just the... what they call it? Their Blizzard... the Blizzard records. I think I'm gonna do that, you know? Just start playing with that. Since let the turbo patch start, and I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna play with that. No weak auras anymore. Just details and the base Blizzard UI. Because whenever the turbo patch appears, they're gonna fix a lot of the problems that their base UI has. So I think I'm gonna do that. That's a great idea. Gonna push like 18s, 17s with base Blizzard UI, no fancy add-ons or stuff like that. For example, like when these they do their scream, right? That means they're gonna cast. So that then I know when to like look for them. I don't need to look at a weak aura time or anything like that. Those little things, you know, allow you to play without anything. And we're running low on time here. All the way to okay, we're fine then. We're fine. So bosses are 4 and 4, and the mini boss is 2. So we should be fine. We should be fine. I'm gonna kick the collector. Never mind. He has silence. I'm still gonna kick something once the thing runs out. I'll kick this. They got full cooldowns. Kick that bolt so it moves. Little blind. Nice. Be good. You gotta be really fast with the ghosts. If you're too slow, once all the little like these skull thingies in the ground disappear, you're gonna have problems because they're not gonna respawn as fast as you get him. That was a bit slow, but not my fault. Nothing that I could do there. To be honest, if your tank is a prot pally or a demon hunter, you really don't have to kick these. Oh, actually, a prot warrior also doesn't care about the kicks. Only just to move the boss, you know. Actually, if you kick on a prot warrior, you're kind of trolling because they want to reflect this. It does so much damage. The next one is gonna be tricky. Where's the... Oh, actually no, we're fine. There's a base behind. Me? Come here. Got full cooldowns now? 3 seconds. Let's send them. Where's the other one? Ah, it's it. Nice. Okay. Nice and easy. Okay. Oh, prot paladins do it themselves. They don't really need your kicks. And yeah, that's mainly the reason why you don't just kick. They can do it by themselves. You can help, you know, but they also block magic damage. So I mean, you can kick it, you know, but it doesn't really do much. But if you have a druid or a monk, something like that, yeah, kick, because they take damage. Those other tanks like are just very sturdy against magic damage. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the boss to do its thing. It gives you a buff, and then you throw your cooldowns. Where's the buff? Come on, give me that display of power. Okay, now we throw everything. I don't know what killed that guy, but... Oh nice, someone got the... Hopefully someone got the... heal reduction talent. Either the hunter or the demon hunter. There's display of power. I don't think anyone took it. This guy healed a lot. I'm mostly single targeting here. Yeah, to be honest, I'm gonna just hit it. These mobs are kind of killing the people. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. Okay, full AoE now. We're kind of throwing the key here because of that guy that's dying. Yeah, we're kind of throwing the key. We still kind of make it. Just we don't get points from this. There's no more ghosts, so it's not gonna heal anymore. That was very troll though. I don't know what people are dying to though. Yeah, I really can't tell you what people died to. We have time, 420. No, 420, nice number. Yeah, it's timeable. It was just very troll that people were dying to like random crap on the ground, you know, and auto attacks. Probably got nervous. Sadly, we don't have a lot of single target damage in this group. It's just the hunter. Me and the DK are very patty. I can do decent single target if I keep my hammers up for a long time, like 30 seconds, but let's see if I can do it. Let's prepare some holy power for that round. So we gotta wait for him to go to the middle though. I don't want to use all my cooldowns when he's just there. Damn, go to the middle, man. I have my cooldowns. Come on, do it. He's not doing it. He's gonna do it whenever I throw my CDs. Come on. Come on, go to the middle. I think he's bugged. Oh, there he is. Nice. I'm gonna throw cooldowns after this. I'm gonna stand here. Let's try to keep it for 30 seconds. Uh, 25 seconds, close enough. Single tar is not good with this build. Still fine. We got 2 minutes, but we're perfectly fine here. Unless something very stupid happens. We got this key in the bag. Even with all those mistakes. Just chill behind. Don't get killed by a statue. Ooh, scared me. Ooh. Someone stand there. Okay, we're fine. That was scary.
I am losing my patience. Behold the might of the Vampire.
Man, if we did it correctly, I would have gotten some points. I won't get nothing from this. Now it's back in 10 seconds. I don't think I need them. Probably boss gonna be dead by that time. Actually no, it's alive still. back. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. GG's. I got 1 point. No, I didn't get anything. Sag. But we got a 17. What is it? Bloodgate. That's actually pretty interesting. That's one of the rough ones. That's one of the rough ones. I don't know. Is their damage low? For a hunter and a DK, maybe it's low. I think they do a lot more. Maybe it's a bit lowish, but they did fine. I think if we time the key, they did just fine. That's all I need. Just do enough damage so we time the key. Also, the DK did his job. You know, he pulled a lot of crap into us. So. Yes, Alco. We can do that, but with this build, you know, and in specific dungeons, we can out DPS DKs with this specific one. It's the AOE build for Reds with Final Reckoning. It's gonna be hard to out DPS them, let's say, with Execution Sentence, because they do a lot of like just passive AOE damage with all they do, even on their single target build. But we have to pick. This is something that's gonna be fixed next expansion. We just don't pick next expansion. We just do damage to everything all the time. Yeah, but he out DPS them. Nice. Thanks, EK. Thanks. Yeah, they also died at the end, right? Yeah, they lost a lot of damage at the end. But I don't think that was too significant. Like, they did their most burst, you know? On those little ads before on the mini boss before they died. Oh, thanks, EK. Let me put the music on again. Gonna try to look for a priori. We got a 17 that we can do, but let me try to look for that 16 so we can get like what do you call it? Resilience. Let's look for a 16. We can blast 16s now. Okay, let's join this guy. Maybe he takes us. Did I Solias someone? Please. Okay, I Solias someone for 48% of the key. And then I think someone took it off. I think someone took off my Solias, man. Like, look, it's 48%. So I can't take it off. So someone must have clicked off my Solias in the middle of that key. Which is very sad. Why would you take off my Solias? I lose like 3% damage. What the hell? Yeah, the only way that someone can... that I lose Solias is someone clicks it off, right? It doesn't go off on death. Huh. That's sad. Someone clicked off my Solias. Okay. I lost like 1.5% damage the whole key. It does? It does? I did it at the start of the key and it lasts 1 hour. Yeah, I Solia the DK. I Solia the DK. At the start it gave me mastery and I swapped my gem. So that's a good thing to remember. I'm gonna swap it to mastery one. So I Solia the DK and I swapped gem. But it like fell off at the middle of the key. And the key only lasted 30 minutes, so it shouldn't have fallen off. So the only thing that could have happened is someone clicked it off. Or death? Really? It goes off on death? What the hell? So I lost damage. I should have done like 10 million there. I had Solia's only up for half of the key. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Alright, let's join these guys. They got a red, but maybe they take me. Who knows? There's a weak aura for, of course there is. It shouldn't disappear on death though. That's dumb. I gotta test it though. Really, it goes away on death? Let me Google it. Give me a second. Yeah, the trinket no longer drops on death, it says. So it doesn't go on death. Someone click it off. Like, maybe a panic moment or something like that. At least the AI says it doesn't go off on death, and I read like something else from 2021 that says it doesn't go off, like, away on death. So someone took it off. I gotta test it for myself. I'll do it tomorrow with a friend or someone. Yeah, I gotta check it for myself though. Maybe AI is like hallucinating or something. Yeah, I've been reading some stuff. It doesn't go away on death anymore. So yeah, literally someone took it off. Sag lost a bit of damage. Oh, yeah, I did try some deathless runs. I did it like 3 times. I got some items like I can show you. I got one mythic, I think, hands, and I catalyzed it. Where is it? I got mythic hands, and I catalyzed it the first time. I got my ring, this ring of panoply, and I got some stupid wrists, which are useless, you know, these things. Spam braces are purification. I did it 3 times. No luck though on good items. I guess the hands are good, and the ring is also pretty decent because it has avoidance. I'm probably gonna use that once we get like uncapped crests. No luck on weapon though, man. I just crafted this thing last week. I was like hoping I get a weapon from my box. All this time, no luck. But all my alts have weapons. That's good. Just my main doesn't. So I was forced to craft the thing. Currently, it feels like a 10 because bosses die in like 40 to 50 seconds, at least with my group. Yeah, it will be like a 10 at the moment. Just everything dies super fast with the eye level we have. If you got a group of people with 716, 715, you can just melt bosses. Just get like a hunter, and yeah, get a hunter. They're one of the best classes that you can get for that place because they just nuke down bosses. Hunter, arcane mage, those things are huge. Huge boss damage. There are some small strategy that you need. For example, for the band boss, you gotta kick one guy and you gotta establish a rotation. So you kind of need a bit of discord for that. For the you know, the shape boss, the Titan one, that you gotta go and click the thingy with a color. You need someone that's gonna show what colors are, because not everyone can see them. Other than that, the hardest boss you're gonna face, I think, is the dragon. If you can't melt the dragon, it can be really bad. Like, you gotta like kill it in 50 seconds. Other than that, it's pretty free. It's hard to do with bugs though. You need a group of people that knows what they're doing. Yeah, the Titan is just, you need some kicks because of the new ad and someone to call out the colors, and that's pretty much it. The dragon boss is annoying if it lasts long because you need 2 breaths to kill the ads. And yeah, that would be the hardest parts, because the male boss, you just kill it before it does anything. The same with the triple small bosses. You just kill the small bosses really fast. As long as you kill the first one fast, the other two don't do nothing. First one is just a mini boss plus boss, which is easy to avoid. If you have immunities, you can just dodge the interrogation phases. Yeah, it's pretty chill at the moment. Just need some gear. Okay, I guess we do my key. Let's do Floodgate. Okay, for this one, I'm still gonna go with this build. I think AOE build is really good for Floodgate. There's just too many mobs. And we're still gonna take a Demon Hunter. I mean, Death Knight. Death Knight Mage would be nice in this place. Mage is good because it gives like an extra defensive. And that's pretty useful in the Mud Face boss. What's the name? Let me check. Always forget the name of this guy. Swamp Face, not Mud Face. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with a DK. This guy's 719. Damn. Okay, let's take this guy. It's pretty juiced. How are people so high on level? I fell behind, right? I haven't been playing for a while. I fell behind in eye levels, I guess. I am raiding Mythic, by the way. I am doing some Mythic stuff. Like, I've killed 3 bosses. I joined like a chill Mythic guild and killed 3 bosses. We're kind of struggling with the what you call it? But people, you know, people have to come. Roster boss, that thing, yeah. Struggling with the roster boss. I'm gonna take a Prot Warrior, 2500. And if I take a Prot Warrior, I think I take a Druid Heals. And a Mage then. Okay, this mage says he's titled, so okay, you come. Use our lust. And now we need Shami is 3468, 3478, and 3466. Okay, this druid comes. Higher druid comes. Okay, let's go. Floodgate. Probably this is gonna be the last kill of the night, whatever happens. We time it or not. Probably gonna come back on Sunday to do more streams and stuff. Okay, let's go Floodgate. Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of videos. Like there's a channel that it gets all those clips of the bloopers that happen on many keys, you know, and hard mode runs. And a lot of people just get too antsy on those first mobs and just die. I've seen a lot of devastation evokers especially die on that pull because of their mastery. They have just too much burst. Okay, let's refresh our buffs. I need another flask. Running out of flasks. Oh crap, this is 400. I'll take one. One of those. My weapon. What else? Oh yeah, I need a food. Let me cook. Let me cook. Literally, I need to cook. I eat these marinated tenderloins because burst and mastery are at the moment really good for me. Probably for a lot of you guys as well. If you play red, you probably are like at full cap on critical strike, mastery, and I mean haste and crit. Okay, music has to go. Let's do the key. I need Solia someone. You give crit. No, you get haste. Mastery. Okay, mastery, and I'm gonna swap the gem again. Ray check. Okay, let's look at his route. Just the basics. Okay, looks good. Let's go. Send it. Whatever happens, this is the last key of the night. Let's hope it's some score. Oh wait, do I have a floodgate 17? Let me check. No, actually I don't have. It's score.
5,
12 points.
4, 3, 2.
Let's go. Oh, he's going. Oh yeah, he's gonna do the big pull. Follow the guy. Follow the guy. Follow the guy. Follow the guy. Don't die. Look at the dog. Look at the dog. Defensive here. Defensive again because I got hit by 2 of those dogs. Kick. This is one of the like rough pulls. Oof.
I wish you had lasted a
What the hell killed me? Ah, it's a trick shot. Ah, yeah, this is the route. Okay, the key's dead. Ripperinos. That is a rip.
We've got another incursion, and we need some defenders. I know you're good at this.
Come on, go out, so I can reset. Just go out. I wanna reset the thing. I don't wanna be marked as deserter. Okay. Okay, it's done anyways. Okay, GG's. That's the key. Sometimes it be like that. Let's go back to Dornogal and chill for a while. That was gonna be the last key of the night. Oh man. True, CK. Maybe I should have gotten a mage. To be honest, Prio wasn't a problem. Someone pulled the snipers at the end. And snipers are very hard to pull in the pack at the end. Actually, I had a mage. It's just it's hard to pull those snipers in there. The route was kind of weird. It's not okay. So this was the route. So he pulled the soldiers. Okay, the snipers were not in his route. Someone accidentally pulled them, and that killed everything. Damage was not close though. Like, I did a lot, and these guys didn't do too much. I did their damage combined. And that's a frost DK. What the hell? It happens. It happens. It'd be like that sometimes, you know. So now we got a 16, which is fine. Hopefully on Sunday I start to stream earlier, so I can get like resilient 16s, and we can start from there to try to get all 17s. But we did get some points today, and we showed Kate some nice gameplay on that Halls of Atonement, which I'm very happy. Yeah, there's a lot of flavor of the month, man. And I've run with some. I run with a tank that went crazy. Like I was with a tank that was a paladin, me, and the healer was a monk. And the monk just chose another monk, and this tank went crazy. He said, "Why do you pick a monk? They're trash DPS. You know, you can pick anything else." Why? And the dude just went on a crazy rant because the man picked a monk. And this is on the 12th, you know, I was doing the 12th weekly for my crests, and this man like went ballistic on like the meta. There's people that are just so focused on that, which is not fun, you know. Flavor of the month things, I don't like them. I like when red is like in the middle of the pack because we're not flavor of the month, which is better for everyone. Hey Teddy, what's up, man? You found me. You found me at the end of the stream though, because it's gonna end. Kinda done for today. I'm gonna come back on Sunday to do some keys and stuff. It is worse, you know. On the weekly keys, it is worse. People like go crazy on those. Bubble Heart. Yeah, it is my technique, man. I'm not a PvPer. Whenever I go into PvP, it's because I want to go and get my extra gold. I used to like PvP a lot, but currently if I get into combat, I just go out of there. Bubble Hearth. It is the same as League, you know, whenever they spam like interrogation sign. It is exactly the same thing that's happening here. You just ping someone to death. Pings introduced more toxicity in the game, although they're very useful. It is fun. Oh yeah, CK. PvP trinkets, like, actually, I used the little badge until every single 14 on the second week of the patch. So yeah, this thing was huge. Because, like, if you look at this trinket and then look at our best in slot, which is the Aras trinket, like, let me show you, where is it? Like, compare it. Aras trinket has... This is 714. Let's put it at the same eye level. Let's say normal. No, normal, no. Heroic. Okay, Heroic is 701, and it gives you 600 strength. The PvP trinket gives you exactly half of that, you know? But it's a 1 minute trinket, so you get it every 1 minute go. So technically, the PvP badge was our best in slot trinket for a very long while at the start before you got the Aras on a 1 minute cooldown, you know? So it was like a Porsman version of the Ritual Forge. I used it a lot. I always use it, you know. I always go for the badge at the start of the season. It's just a really good trinket for us. It's gonna be best next expansion, by the way, because of the we're a 1 minute class, no longer 2 minute cooldown. So badge is biz for the start of the whole next expansion patch. I'm pretty sure. Okay, guys, I'm gonna stop the stream for now. I'll be back on Sunday. I wanna go back tomorrow, but I have to do some stuff in the afternoon. Kind of have a date. So yeah, most likely I'll be back on Sunday, but I'll probably leave a video so you guys see my opinion on add-on removals and all those things. So thanks everyone for watching and have a great night. See ya, CK. Thanks for watching, man.